How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Dexterity Check, my tutorial series where I teach you magic fundamentals that you can use in any sleight of hand routine. Today's topic might be one of the most fundamental sleight of hand techniques in all of card magic. This is the basic double lift, and it's very important to learn and have down once you start to get into the world of more technical sleight of hand routines. It can be used as a trick on its own. It is the foundation and the basis for the ambitious card routine, and there are so many ways that you can add on to this technique later. When done correctly, this version of the double lift is invisible, it's very misleading, feels natural, and is very easy to pull off. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Just know that this technique is very fundamental in sleight of hand card magic. So let's jump right in. This is the basic effect of a double lift. Queen of Hearts. Becomes a 5 of Spades, leaving the Queen of Hearts on top. This is your basic 101 technique on how to execute a double lift. Like I said before, this is one of the most fundamental techniques in all of sleight of hand card magic, and you're going to use it everywhere. So you're going to want to get your muscle memory up on this one and practice it. The basic principle of a double lift is showing the second card of the deck and presenting it as if it's the top card. For example, on top we have the 4 of diamonds, and underneath it we have the 3 of diamonds. By executing the double lift, you are presenting the 3 of diamonds as if it's the top card, leaving you able to peel off the actual top card and maintain the 3 on top of the deck. So you're going to want to hold the deck in Mechanic's grip, just like so. And what you want to do is, in one way or another, get a pinky break under the top 2 cards of the deck. Now, if you don't know what a pinky break is, it's essentially just having a little bit of your pinky finger underneath however many cards you need, and just leaving them open, leaving some space in the back so that from the front, you can't see it, you can't tell. But in the back, you kind of have this place marked in the back of the deck. For the basic double lift, I use a riffle technique. So literally riffling down the back of the cards like this until I get to 2 cards, inserting my pinky in the side just like this, and then dropping those 2 cards. Now, obviously you don't need to have your entire pinky under there, just a little bit of skin is enough, just so you can hold its place, just like that. Now at first, this riffle might take a little bit of time. You're going to want to push the deck like this and sort of angle the cards with your other hand or with your index finger like so, to make it easier to, give you this sort of angled edge here, to make it easier to riffle up. And at first, what you're gonna do is literally just riffle until you can see 2 cards. And then put your pinky in there and then drop them. And at first, it's gonna be clunky, it's gonna, be a little bit obvious, but once you practice it enough, it'll become almost second nature. You won't have to look anymore to see 2 cards, you'll just feel it and you'll just know. And you can do this all under the disguise of patter, or, while talking, you can just kind of, push the deck in like this to get that slight angle here, and riffle down until you have 2 cards, peel them up, drop your pinky in, and there's your pinky break. Now, once you have that pinky break, what you're going to do is, again, present these 2 cards here as if they were 1 card. Now, how do you do that? For the basic double lift, that's going to look like this. You're going to actually hold the 2 cards together the entire time. This one is basically foolproof as far as, the cards accidentally slipping, because you're holding onto them the whole time. Once you have your pinky break, you're going to use your thumb and middle finger of your right hand and just kind of slide along the top here, the top and bottom, and grab the inside corners here. So in this case, the right corners here. And you're going to use your thumb of your left hand and sort of pivot around your thumb just like this. You're gonna with your right hand, you're gonna lift the cards, pivot around your thumb, and then kind of push the packet over like this, release your thumb, and then finish the motion the same way that you did at the beginning. So you're gonna slide your hands like this, lift up, pivot and push, drop your thumb, and then slide back like this. Now your pinky should still be in that same position. So when you drop the cards, you should be able to rotate it in such a way that when you pull your hand across like this, your pinky's still gonna be inside there. And once you show that card, you do the same exact thing. pivot around, square up the cards, and you're good to go with the rest of the trick or technique that you're trying to perform. Top card, of course, is something else, leaving the 6 of diamonds on top. A couple of important notes when performing the basic double lift. Get your pinky break before you go to execute the move so that it looks more natural when you go to lift the cards and pivot like this. You also want to make sure that you're keeping the cards squared up. So what do I mean by that? I mean that when you rotate the cards around like this, you want to align them with the rest of the deck. You don't want them sticking out because then there is a chance that they'll slide and you'll reveal that there's actually 2 cards. So you want to keep everything sort of in line with the rest of the deck. That's the beauty of this move, is that you don't ever need to let go of the cards, and it's fairly convincing on its own. You don't need another technique to try to prove yourself because it does look so natural. I would suggest that you never ever hold the 2 cards up and away from the deck, because no one holds cards like this. That's going to be very obvious that's unnatural. It's going to draw spectators' attention to it immediately if you try to hold it like this. So be fluid with it and practice, and it'll become second nature, like I said. So one more time at full speed. And there's your very basic double lift.